Prophet Dan Smith. Do you all remember last fall? I think it was around October, November, December. It's on here. I made some videos about meteors. I saw 7 comets, meteors, asteroids, whatever you want to call them. I know asteroids are usually bigger. So I saw like 7 comets in a row going through space. And then later on, a couple months later, I saw 2 comets in space just drop to the Earth. Now that would be a big explosion. But New York just saw a comet go over their atmosphere in their sky this morning. So I wouldn't doubt if there were going to be more comets over or flying past America, you know. Really, they were lucky that it was not that big of a comet or meteor. You know, they're lucky. And because what I was shown in a prophetic dream last fall, a big asteroid or comet will hit the Earth and cause bad destruction. But I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know when that's going to be. So, yeah, if you go in my library, you'll see I drew a sketch of 7 comets that I saw in space coming to our atmosphere. Not America, but just the world, the planet itself. You know, not specifically America. But, you know, since we're in the end times, and since America is on the brink of destruction itself within 12 to 13 years, in 2039, that's what the Lord showed me and told me, okay, about America. America's going to be invaded. It's going to be attacked from another country, and a civil war will break out the same day. Both these events are going to happen the same day in America, February 5th, 2039, okay? This is the real deal, folks. I mean, y'all lucky that you found this video that I'm telling you this stuff. This is America's future. This is it. But I believe that we're going to see all around the world more cosmic things like that, like meteors and stuff hit. You know, like I said, I had a prophetic vision last year. A huge one hit the Earth, and it killed a lot of people, okay? Now, these little meteors ain't nothing, but a foot wide, the one over New York. But as you can see, where we're at right now in this war with Iran, that, you know, America's going to see some backlash from all this, you know, even in natural disasters. Of course, they'll be all over the world, but I think America is going to be targeted for natural disasters in the next 4 or 5 years, specifically because of what the Lord has revealed to me and others. There's some others that I looked up after I received my revelation of the big asteroid hitting the Earth. And Tom Horn says it's going to break in two and hit on either side of the United States in the waters. But it's going to cause a lot of people to die. Tom Horn said billions of people would die, you know, but it's going to cause a lot of things, you know. Now, he saw that hit close to America. I just saw it from space. When I saw it last year in my prophetic dream, I was up in space, and I was traveling with 2 comets. We were going the same speed, and one was on, like, each side of me or something, or they were on side of me. And we were just flying through space, and all of a sudden they stopped. We all just stopped. The comet stopped, and they just, like, dropped. And I was looking around for them, and I was still up in space, and I looked down, and I could see the blue Earth. And I was actually starting to enjoy the way Earth looked because it was a cool view, you know. And all of a sudden I saw this big explosion, you know, seconds later hit the Earth. Where one of those comets that stopped just fell and hit the Earth. See, when God wants to get your attention, he's going to cause something cataclysmic like that to happen. And he's going to do it because he showed me the revivals that are coming, okay? And it's going to be from a natural disaster type thing that hits the Earth. And it's going to cause everyone in America to break out in revival and probably across the globe, you know. When that big asteroid will hit the Earth, I have not received a date about that. However, I do know this timeline that I've heard is it. Jesus said it may happen before 2030. And according to what he showed me, I believe that too. Especially since he showed me this last year, and I doubted it the whole time. I heard it throughout the years. Apophis is going to hit the earth in 2029. I just shook my head about it and said, yeah, right. But the Lord showed me last fall, a big asteroid, a comet hitting the earth, causing massive damage and causing the world to break out in revival. So beware of that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But I think America itself, because of the war with Iran, things that's going on, our fate for the future, I think America itself is going to see a lot of natural disasters like asteroids, comets, and I wouldn't doubt if we see some do some damage too. I wouldn't doubt it. And I'm not talking about the main event of destruction by the comet or asteroid. But I'm talking about other little ones too. I wouldn't doubt it that we see those in America, because America is going to be facing their judgment in 2039. So, God wants to get people's attention, and he's going to get it when the big asteroid hits. I believe that's what it's going to be, that big asteroid. Because I saw it in a vision, like I said. Well, it was a prophetic dream, but it was last year. And it was separate from the dream I had with the other 7 comets coming to our atmosphere. But anyway, y'all just keep on seeking Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else can you do? These days are the days that you need to be spending with your family and loved ones. If you have loved ones. If not, go out and get a pet. Take care of these pets. And, America's got to 2039, folks. You're going to find out that this is true. No matter what conspiracy theory is out there, it doesn't matter. Okay? I've heard about the 2030 thing. I've heard this. I've heard that Donald Trump's going to be the last president. I've heard that we're going to be raptured. No, when God gives a prophet a revelation, that's it. There is no other truth that will happen other than what God showed the prophet. I mean, God showed me he's going to get me out there too. So, warning people about 2039. I'm going to be going to these churches or meeting places, revivals. God showed me that last year too. And then, he showed me that before he showed me the asteroid hitting the earth. But it was all last fall. And you can find those videos in my library. And some of them, you'll see a sketch where I drew it out. Check that out, But these are warnings, you know what I'm saying? Be careful, be aware. Look up often, Who knows, you might see something else besides a comet.